Hello, my fellow Eplan users. This is Luc here again with, this time I'm not really going to show you anything specific in Eplan, but rather I'd like to discuss with you the difference between a drafting software and a design software. And while it may seem obvious, I'm still faced a lot by customers who after purchasing Eplan and going to training, uh, instead of following forward with what they learned, they immediately start falling back into their AutoCAD reflexes, muscle memory, and they use Eplan in a manner which is not really conducive to augment your productivity. Eplan salesperson boast that you can probably reduce by 50% your design time, and I agree with that. I've even seen companies reduce their design time by a factor of 10. Obviously, there's a lot of work to be put into the system to get there, but the first thing is to stop seeing Eplan as just a drafting software. In a drafting software, you have a 2D plane onto which you draw your schematic, just like in Eplan. The difference now is, and even though this is supported somehow in AutoCAD or AutoCAD Electrical, it's not native. But in Eplan, it is native. Eplan has been built since 1984 with the only idea of supporting electrical design schematics. So everything is really about the schematic and the subsequent reports that you're going to generate from that. Some 20 years ago, mechanical engineers started using 3D modeling, and that has been a very big improvement in the quality of the documentation that was sent to production, because now all you have to do is make sure your model is correct, and you just create views into your model. It could be a front, side, or a cut view, or whatever. In the electrical world, since we're still trapped with this 2D interface to create our schematic, I'm kind of hoping that within the next 10, 20 years, there's going to be some kind of revolution where we're going to be able to express our electrical schematics not only on a 2D canvas, but in a different way. But in any case, for now, the advantage that Eplan has over these drafting tools is that Eplan adds a, let's call it a third layer of data for each component. So for example, I brought the properties of that, what I created as a proc sensor just for testing. So I can enter many different properties about this. And as you can see, the list is pretty extensive, and you can even create your own user-defined properties. So in terms of properties, we are very well equipped to transmit all the information that we want. For example, if you complete your circuit and you have all the wiring done right with the T-nodes properly placed and everything, then you can generate a wiring list per panel and give that list to your panel builder. And now they know exactly what they need to do, and you don't even have to give them the schematic. So they just read a wiring list and a layout with dimensioning, and that's it. And your panel is built. So the time savings are very consistent, or very directly apparent from this point of view. So again, one of the issues I see a lot with new users is that after the initial investment in purchasing Eplan, which is not given, and then training, then there's no more follow-up, and the drafters or designers start reverting back to their AutoCAD habits. And this is very detrimental to Eplan's workflow, because you're actually fighting the software. If you follow what Eplan wants you to do, you are going to gain efficiency. But on the other hand, if you fight the software every step of the way, your management is going to ask for, they'll ask to know why it's not working as advertised. So really, I invite everybody to think about this and identify probably where there might be a lack of understanding of some functionalities, and I'm available as a consultant to answer your questions and help you go over these hurdles as they come. So I invite you to call me or send me an email. I'll leave my details in the description of this video. So again, thanks for listening. It's like I said, it's not really an Eplan how-to or guide how to do something, but it's more of a reflection that I keep having about using a drafting tool versus a design tool. So thanks for listening, and I'll catch you later in another video. Bye-bye.